Here's Brody Brazil.
In Oakland, during the negotiations, there are a couple things that were out there as, sticking points, or we've heard, rumblings that the two sides don't see each other on affordable housing, on who would pay for site infrastructure, on-site and off-site infrastructure. But another one that kind of came and went was the community benefits package. And a lot of people in the public said, well, where's this money coming from? And what exactly is it going to? What's the value? And I believe they had talked about a $250 million community benefits package. And maybe over the span of 20 years or so, but that is still $2 to $3 million per year. Think of all the good you can do in the community with $2 to $3 million of just free money from the A's as part of this project, a gift back to Oakland as part of going into Howard Terminal. So that was a main factor and issue during the Oakland talks. And I started to not hear about it as much. I'm assuming that meant it kind of got resolved or agreed upon, but it did exist. I haven't heard anything yet, and we're, again, granted, at more of the initial stages, but we're also at the approval stages for public money here. What does a community benefits package look like in Las Vegas? Is there one? I mean, there was one in Oakland. I don't see how, if you're on the Las Vegas side, if you wouldn't be wanting the same thing. I mean, if you're a Las Vegan or a resident of Clark County, besides the ability to go see MLB games, like if the A's come to town, and that's a cool amenity. It's great. And it offers some people jobs and the opportunity for entertainment. But what's the hook for Las Vegas here? They're giving tax breaks and maybe tax benefits and tax immunity and public money going into this. But what is their hook out of this beyond the fact that it's an opportunity to go spend money to watch baseball be played? You look at like the Howard Terminal site. That's an area that could use a jumpstart. You even look at the 49 acres of the Wild Wild West casino site where the A's were initially exploring in Las Vegas. I take it back. Initially, there was the Rio site, there was the festival grounds. But I'm saying like certain areas, certain pieces of real estate, they need improvement. And of course you want to give a little kickback to help jumpstart that. But at the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Tropicana, does that property need a jumpstart? Sure. The property probably needs a brand new hotel, and Tropicana is old and ancient, and some people are sentimental about even that going away, but I digress. But jobs and development, like at that location, are already happening or probably will happen with or without the Oakland A's relocating. So I kind of ask again, what is the perk to Las Vegas beyond getting a team? Where's the community benefits package? And let me just say this. I'm not an expert on this. I don't want to harp on this. I don't want to ruffle up an extremely sore subject, but I am doing research on Las Vegas. I am very, very ingrained in what's going on here these days. And one of the things I read is that the state of Nevada ranks 49th out of 50th. 49 out of 50. In education. And look, I can't even get it across right. The state of Nevada ranks 49 out of the 50 states in education. And I think when they say that, they literally are meaning like funding for schools, and schools are struggling to a large degree. This is a way to give something back, like instantly right there. I can tell you exactly where it could and should go. And maybe this is part of the deal. Like the deal has not even been beneficially presented. But if I'm presenting it, I would also make known this is part of it. And again, if I said that the deal in Oakland was $200 and something million of value over however many years, the A's are asking for $395 million, but I don't see publicly what the give back would be. And I also understand that the stadium site initially at the Wild Wild West site was going to go back to public domain. Public would own it. I think the public might also pay property tax on it, or the A's wouldn't. Again, I don't want to get too far into the weeds on this, but giving the public the stadium ownership, I don't know, holds the same weight as giving them literally cash or something of tangible value in return.